And now we are live. And
Now
I just picked up my phone. Since I'm in the chair, I'll do the thing. Welcome to What Now, or What Now, or however you like to say it. With me, it's Norman, Mel Byron, and Sharon Jackson. And I've done those hands the wrong way round because my screen has just gone black. But I'm hopefully still here. Am I? Are you still here? Yes, I'm still here. Good.
We can hear you. Oh, now your landscape.
Yes, I don't know why. I haven't moved the phone. It's just, look a minute.
You just got a little bit of a rest.
You turn it.
There you are.
The right way up.
Yes.
Right, good. This is very stressful, and I'm far too warm. I wore this because I thought it looked nice, but honestly, it's like wearing a dog. So how are we all?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, this week I picked up the keys for the new What Now wine bar.
Yay!
And then we went into lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say about good comedy. It's all in the timing. It's all in the
yeah.
But there is a bit of me that sort of went and breathe. I've got a month to get it all started and get it all up and running and get my private license, just in case they deny me a private license, because you never know, they might do.
Is that a possibility then?
No, not really. I don't think I've got. I don't think
I've got any jeopardy in there.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Will she get her license?
Yeah. Or were you trying to tell us about previous felonies that we don't know about?
Oh yeah.
But isn't it funny? Like we got there's times that you feel guilty even when you're not guilty. So like walking through customs airport, but it's like everything had been signed, everything we'd sorted everything out, all the contracts were being done, and he said, I just have to do a credit check on you. And you know when you go, I know my credit check's fine, I know everything's there, I know I haven't gotten it, but you just hold your breath. Yeah. And then he messaged me the next day and went, I'm sorry, you failed the credit check. And I was like, what? And he went, no, not really, I was only joking.
Some things you shouldn't joke about. What?
But yeah.
Oh, I'm upside down again.
The landscape again.
Why? I've not done anything. I'm just sitting still. What are you doing?
I was just saying to Sharon when you disappeared, because Sharon and I have zero understanding of technology. We've just sat in front of our laptops, and because you mentioned droid cam, and we were just like, what? And because you know about this stuff, it's been much tougher. But we just go switch on, and there we are.
There's also a big delay. I've said this ages ago, and now I'm saying it to you shortly.
Tomorrow. Oh, yesterday. Welcome to the world of menopause and perimenopause, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a metaphor. It's just a metaphor.
See,
so,
I'm not sure.
No, Ribs is just staring at things.
I'm going somewhere else.
Whilst Ribs is staring at things, maybe Sharon tell us more about the wine bar.
Well, it's in Faversham, and Ribs is going there right now. So she's decided she's had enough. We're going towards
had enough. She's going to the bar.
Yeah. So it's a lovely wine bar just on the edge of the quay down in Faversham. It's very beautiful. I can't wait to get in there and do some shows in there. So, and I'm sure you're going to do some of your brilliant courses.
Oh, I'd be insulted if I wasn't asked, you know. Oh, it's going to be so much fun, and Faversham's so lovely, and the quay's lovely, and everything. It's going to be great.
And
It's
I'm
going to be
sure everybody's going to be up for just having a good time once we get out of this.
Do you know, really, there's just...
I'm gonna push you over for a minute and let her back
Oh,
on and then get rid of you.
Hooray!
Yeah!
I'm back in my usual spots, but now, of course, I'm holding the phone, which is going to get really tedious, and there's no lighting. It's all wrong.
Oh, okay,
And,
so you might swap out hands every now and again. Yeah.
But just think of the toning. Just think of the underarm toning.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Hello, Nikki. Nikki's here. Yeah, you get your bingo wings. Will be
Yeah, because Ribs looks like she's got bingo wings.
Yeah, I know.
How dare you?
I don't know what I would have. What's a bigger game than bingo?
What's a bigger?
whatever game's bigger than bingo.
I was going to
wings.
My booklet. I'm doing a scheme. It's
right.
it's for what is it called? Real life techniques, whole life weight loss. So I'm doing this scheme starting on Thursday. So then I won't have bingo wings or turkey neck. It's paid for. It was all free, and it's paid for. Would you believe, by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club?
No,
all right.
The footballers are doing it, aren't they? The footballers are out there. The footballers are doing heroes.
Because I live in the same borough as Spurs, so this is part. It's like a community thing they're doing with the borough. And I thought it was the borough. And then I went to see a lady to do my cholesterol and all that malarkey. And she was wearing a Spurs thing. And then she emailed me at tottenhamhotspurs.com. And then this came through. So, yeah, I'm going to do lectures. I've got to fill things in.
You know what would have been more fun? If she was wearing Spurs. I wanted to just say that.
Yeah, in North London on a Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, I know. You see it all the time down the high road in Tottenham. People in Spurs and 10-gallon hats. So I'm doing a scheme. So, yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the bingo wings and the turkey neck. So check this space. It lasts for a year. So
a year? Good God.
Yeah, so they're not confident that this is going to be a quick fix.
They looked at my chin and went, that's going to take about a year.
Yes, I think that's what happened to me. A nice lady. She just looked, and yeah. So anyway, I've got to fill it all in, and it's all going to be very exciting. So I shall keep you updated.
Okay, that's very good.
We should see the change in you.
Well, yeah, because it's all here. I can see the changes since the beginning of lockdown from very early videos. The amount of chin and neck I have now is quite considerably more.
Just want to change your angle, Mel. Just do this.
I know. I've moved my computer, and it's not as high up as it usually is. So I realised for next month, two more books. And, two more dictionaries. I've got a dictionary and a business guide, the only guide to business you'll ever need underneath. But I think I need two more dictionaries.
That's obviously not true.
And then my turkey neck will disappear.
I have to say, I like these little microphones. I want to kind of hold them.
Very good. We look very professional,
very tiny. It's a microphone. It's like we should lean forwards. Hello. Can you hear me? Is this on? Is it on? Is it on?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I am feeling very 1930s radio star. I feel like I should be singing White Cliffs of Dover or something.
I just want to say thanks, Mel. Because we were supposed to go out for a curry, me and Mel, and then we couldn't because something happened. So we now need to go for another curry now. But Mel won't mind me telling everyone that she did Slimming Well, and she looks absolutely fabulous now.
Oh, I couldn't see in the picture because there was the two of them.
Not that she ever looked awful, but she looks amazing.
Good for her.
I've fallen off the Slimming Well banner just for a little while.
That's all right.
I blamed it on my operation and then going to Cambridge. So I'll be
Yeah,
back
on a holiday.
next
Yeah,
week.
you had a
You
holiday.
think going to Cambridge diet, it would be the opposite, wouldn't you?
La, 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 la. Is the Cambridge diet the one where you're allowed 300 calories a day or something?
Oh my God.
It's really, really brutal as far as I know. It's like 300 calories a day and all in little sachets. I did investigate it years ago and thought, no, that's not for me. I'll last about 3 days. So
I did the
you'll be dead.
Jane one. Yeah. I did the Jane. Is it the Jane one where you get the little sachets delivered?
Oh, Jane Plan.
Oh my God! It was like I was living on the moon. Like everything, like nothing. It was just like haste. Like.
But did you become weightless? I'm like a punch machine. I don't know what's wrong with me.
One giant leap for Sharon Kine. What is this? What is this? The Sharon Jackson fan club?
It is. It is all the same person, in fairness. But Mel, you have to pop down the wine bar, Mel, in December when it's open. Not now because it'll be shut.
Yeah.
And it'll be all boarded up as well.
But yeah, the little hatch is up. It's got a little hatch.
I saw them in the photos. It's so cute.
So in the summer we can put comedy on that front.
Yay! It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
In December.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get some heat.
By then, the whole circuit will have gone completely forever. So you know.
Yeah, that's it. Comedy will have died with it.
Yeah.
People will have gone off comedy. And all of the circuit will have died. No, we're going to bring it back single-handedly, laughter and merriment. Actually, guys, girls, I was thinking about you two. I was watching a film just now on the old movie channel, and there's a new advert for Tenor. Have you seen
Tenor?
Isn't it gross?
What is it? What is it?
You thought the sequel couldn't be bad, but it's worse.
What is it? Tell me.
So she's in full gym gear, including leggings, and she walks up to the bar, which is on the thing that holds it up. So you stand underneath it and then lift the weight. She said, "Are these the free weights?" No. What did she say, Sharon? They're the wee weights.
Right.
Oh my God.
But it gets worse.
How can it?
It can. Sharon, do you want to pick it up from here?
No, you do. Because I know she does that, and then I just like turned off.
And then
but it's not that she does it, and she
squats.
And they focus in on her bum.
Yeah, and then she says, "Because I've got a secret hidden in my pants."
Oh my God.
Horrible. It's so horrible. And then she sort of saunters off waving her tush because she's got the
squatting down slowly doesn't make you pee anyway, does it?
Oh, that's right. Then she says, "Now I'm going to do the skipping rope."
Oh, well, that's fair enough, yeah.
But do you know what's even funnier?
Tripping rope.
You know what's even funnier? I met up, I told you before, but I met up with my mates this Sunday, and one of my mates said, we were talking about her pelvic floor and that she was having trouble holding it in, and she said, "Oh, but they do pants now, don't they? That you can use."
No, but they're the ones that are pretty, aren't they?
Yeah,
sexy underwear that's pretty bothersome. I hope it was Mel who wrote that and not Dave.
Oh dear.
They're so.
I look like I'm drunk. I keep holding the phone the wrong way. I keep thinking I'm a bit wonky and then going. It's like this is the people are.
You're
no,
like
this way.
doing Snapchat, you know. I've seen my teenage daughter do.
It's because she's on TikTok now. That's what it is. You are on TikTok now, aren't you, Ribs?
I am on TikTok, but I haven't got any followers. but
Oh.
I've got about 2. I think I know them, so that doesn't count. I've decided I'm not doing TikTok now. I've decided now I'm going to be a streamer. I'm on Twitch now.
Yes, so, that was it. I got confused.
And on Twitch,
let you know, someone just wrote a comment, and I'm not putting it out.
Okay. Oh no, it's rude.
I can't see the comment. I'm on the phone. That's why I want to be on the computer.
So thank you. It was very funny, but
it's very funny, but we
will never ever know.
Yes.
Oh, maybe we need to do this, and maybe we need to do a bit of. So Mel, you need to send me the details of
what
it.
Is the gadget?
And we can review it.
I've got multiple gadgets for this sort of thing, but I've never finished any of the program.
What is a gadget for pelvic floor? You don't have to insert it or anything, do you?
Yes, of course you do. Yes, they all are insertable. Yes.
No,
no, I won't be reviewing anything.
But the last time, I'll tell you a bit to save you doing it. I'll tell you. The last time I did one, it was basically weighted balls, and you have to hold them in and go for a walk.
Oh,
so you're walking the dogs with things inside you, feeling quite silly. But it was shortly after that my tailbone started hurting, so I can't. So I'm not sure if that was connected. So I've never done it since. So yeah.
I've got them, but I couldn't insert, so I'm not doing that. I haven't got. So they're just sitting there.
Are they pelvic floor things? Or has somebody just bought them from Anne Summers and is having them?
No, these were proper.
I'm thinking about actually, I did that Australian woman's Keep Fit thing. She does have one called Strong Core and Pelvic Floor. I was thinking about doing that, so I could do that and review that. I'm just very lazy. I can't be asked, but I should do it really. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be a lazy.
Strong core pelvic floor. I need to write that down. Yeah. I should be writing that down.
Strong. Oh, Mel just said that hers isn't in. You don't have to insert it, so she will send me a picture.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So we can have a look at it and not a vagina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Oh my God, they're all out. We've opened it.
It's all you have to find.
I have a gadget that connects to my phone, so you can.
Oh.
Really? Ooh. I suppose there is a market out there.
Yeah, you can gamify everything these days. I'm on level 10.
So what so Nikki needs to tell us more. Is there an actual little bird that goes somewhere and then you squeeze it? I'm baffled now.
No, you can do it on your phone. Is it not just like a game? Like like you have a game, and like Switch, like on Switch, you do the things, don't you? And you squeeze the.
But you must squeeze something for the birds to get higher. So. And it can't be your hands, can it? They don't affect
your hands, but it's not going to help.
No. So, oh my God, it'll be a wireless thing inside. No! Nikki, what if it takes on a life of its own? And you could squeeze to control the... On your phone? No, I'm lost.
Yeah, but how does the phone know you're doing it? You must have something in you to.
Yeah. She said it connects to the phone.
Yeah,
it's like a little egg.
Like a little egg. Yes. So, where does the egg go?
Well, I think we know, Mel.
You see it clicking? Oh no, you don't do it very well.
Thank you for the helpful little diagram. Don't you? Yes. Oh my goodness.
Usually not good to have teeth involved with that area, but yeah.
No. Oh my goodness. What if it starts picking up Jazz FM or something? And or Classic FM, and you've got Shostakovich coming out of your bits. Anyway. Should we do something serious?
I mean, serious.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, I mean, quite seriously, like, so when I did that live video from Cambridge about that man, he had really pissed us off, really. Like, he was like supposed to be our guide, and we learned more about him than we ever did about Cambridge. And then, like, he was just questioning everything we said. Like, it was just really bad. So I said, like, we were just chatting amongst ourselves, and he kept, like, putting in, and they were talking about who had gone to Cambridge, blah, 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 blah. And I said,
so hang on, can I just stop you for a minute? Who was he then? He was a guide, or what was he?
He was a person on the punt.
Oh, the punter, punt man. Yeah,
so
whatever you call them.
Yeah. So then he was talking about Harold Wilson, and I just said, "Oh, I dealt with his funeral," and he went, "No, I don't think he did. He didn't die in I don't think he died in London." And I went, "Well, I think I did." And then I said about John Major going to visit him, and he went, "I don't see how them two could be friends. How would they be friends?" And I went, "I don't know." Like, he said they're opposite parties, and I was like, "I'm sure
lots of them are friends who who aren't in the same." Do you remember Dennis Healy? He was best chums with Geoffrey Howe, who was Margaret Thatcher's foreign secretary. They're on completely different sides, and they were best chums. I mean, God, I'm sorry. Has anybody else been distracted by Nikki's latest comment?
No, because I've got glasses on.
Oh, you definitely.
Oh my God! Fun times.
I saw we went from Dennis Healy to that. And
that's not. Yeah.
I need a moment now.
Well, anyway, it was that bad that I had to Google. I was really doubting myself. I was going, I'm sure it was Harold Wilson that I dealt with his funeral. Maybe it was another member of Parliament. I knew it was an ex-Prime Minister, and it was that bad that I just couldn't wait to Google it. And it said that Harold Wilson died in Lambeth, which is exactly what I said. But how do you get to that point where you just so doubt what you know is true?
Yeah, you start
This is what we are like. This is it shows to me, I'm sorry, the gender divide.
Yeah. And if I'm in fairness to me, because he'd been to university, to me it wasn't only a gender divide, it was like I thought that he knew more than me. He was far more intelligent than me, so he had to be right. Even though I was there, you know, he had to be right. I was the one who had to be wrong.
Yeah.
Because
whereas quite the opposite. Somebody I know, I won't say who is male, not my husband, but somebody I know very well. He spins such yarns that as soon as he starts saying something, he immediately believes that it's true. So he has the opposite thing. He can just fabricate these fanciful stories, and he will, by the end of the sentence, completely believe that what he said is real. You know, and it's the complete opposite. We're doubting ourselves.
I doubt myself. Or if that guy had spoken to me, I would have been exactly the same as you, Sharon. I'd have been Googling, going, "No, I'm sure it's how." No, I'm sure, because that's just it's sexism, it's classism, it's just it just makes me so angry.
Like I said, didn't I, when you posted that about my first husband, and we went to see his favourite band, at the Royal Festival Hall, and I would never have gone otherwise because they're not my favourite band, and I wouldn't have gone afterwards. Anyway, I was talking to him about it at Christmas because I saw him, and I said, "Do you remember when we went to see there?" And he went, "I've never seen them there. I've never been to the Royal Festival." I'm like, "Yes, you have. We went there." And I said, "Wow, his voice is amazing. The acoustics in here are brilliant." And I remembered it in so much detail. And then he was going, "No, I've never went to them. We never did." And I was like, "Am I mad? Have I dreamt that? I've had such a dream that I've thought it's true." And I looked it up, and they did play there during the time we were married, in that place at that time of year. So we must have gone. He just doesn't remember. But
you're cutting
I had to go and
out.
look it up.
You're
Or he's
cutting
just.
out.
Am I? Oh, I'm not moving. I'm just sitting still.
It's your first husband. He's sending negative vibes, right?
Yeah. You could be watching. I don't know. Hello. I'm telling you, it happens.
That's a little bit gaslighty, isn't it? When they go,
It is. And then I said, you're gaslighting me. And he said, what does that mean? And then I had to explain to the whole room what gaslighting was. And then I gave them a little history lesson and I told them about the film to watch and everything. So, you know, they got a lot out of it. So, yeah.
Oh, it's a shame
Noel educated everyone. So that was at least that there was a positive that came out.
Yeah. It's a shame this Christmas isn't going to be like that, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It might be. Let's have
last week as well. This whole year has been so
we're
weird.
losing you. Ribs.
Oh, not again. I'm not moving. I'm just sitting still.
Maybe you should move. Maybe that's
Tell you
the
what,
thing.
I'm going to go away and come back again.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Bye.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
Shall I take her away? We'll just leave a little. You've moved over for a minute, Belle. Well,
Right, leave a little black square. A little memorial to Ribs.
Well, it's actually to you because that's your
Yeah, that's
spot.
true. Because I'm in the wrong spot. Yes, I'm in the wrong spot. You know, I bought some new glasses, and the bottom of them, they're tortoiseshell, as you can see, and the bottom of them is blue tortoiseshell.
Oh,
They were the nearest I could get to blue glasses at selectspecs.com. But I was trying to get blue glasses to match my wee avatar.
Well, I'm just trying to do something. I don't want to ban her from the studio, but if I bring her back,
I'm
okay,
back.
thank you. We just got to move her over a bit.
Got to hutch up.
I'm
girl.
back, but now I'm Mel.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
now
a bad
I've got
place to
luscious
be.
red hair.
I can't
Right,
be blonde. I look terrible blonde.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
no,
There we go.
Yay!
There we go.
We're all back.
No, where's Mel?
Well, I'm
Mel's-
still blue.
Hooray.
I just can't get rid of this blue hair.
No, it looks
Oh.
great actually. It looks like highlights along the. Or what do they call it? What do they call it? Where they dye the ends, not the roots.
Oh, is it
ombre or something? Or
ombre. That's it. Ombre. It looks ombre.
Now, like it just if the light shines. That's
Yeah.
grey.
No, it's ombre, darling. Ombre.
Yeah. But it's definitely not a wash in, wash out. That's for sure.
No. It's too, yeah. So what's going on? What are we telling people? I feel we should be telling people about educational things. Are we educating people?
I think I've just worked out that I haven't got any confidence in myself to educate anyone.
But this is the thing, and this is what happens all the time. I'm definitely going to do. We were talking about doing webinars, and I'm going to tell you about one that's coming up. But I'm definitely going to do another What Now webinar on this speaking up, speaking out, because it's just affecting it. Whenever I do them, because I do webinars or other bits and bobs, and I've done Q&As for people and online courses and stuff. It's always women who come.
Yeah.
And it's always women because we think we have something to learn in that respect. And I think we probably do. Whereas men don't come, even if they think they did have something to learn, because I'm
it's a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, you know, I just feel like I want to scoop us all up and hug us and tell us all that we're fabulous and just get out there. And I'm the same. I do the same. So, you know, I know what it's like. But yeah, we need to have a bit more confidence. And, you know, that bloke in Cambridge, I mean, what does he doesn't know where you were. He didn't know where you were.
He doesn't know about Harold Wilson, does he?
Yeah, exactly.
We are just too self-critical all the time.
Actually, girls, and Nikki, I found a quote today. It's from a man. Sorry, I found a quote and I was so excited. I wrote it on the bottom of my to-do list.
Okay.
And it's from Seth Godin. And it says,
I like
if you're
them.
If you're waiting for perfect, you're hiding.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good.
You see?
That is very
That's
good.
what Yeah.
Yeah.
We criticize ourselves exactly as things. We're self-critical. We wait until we're perfect, but that means we don't do anything.
No.
Yeah, that's really good, actually. I read a thing yesterday that said happiness is the absence of unhappiness. So don't constantly think, if I lose weight, I'll be happy, or if I do this, or once this house is decorated, or when we've moved to a bigger house, or when I've finished my degree, or whatever it is, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you're not unhappy, are you not just happy? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought
Because
that was
it's
quite
a
interesting.
choice, isn't it? It's a choice. You make the choice to decide to be, and of course there are different kinds of happiness, but overall happiness that is called the Japanese call it ikigai. This kind of this sort of underlying feeling of contentment, you know. The Greeks call. I'm gonna sound like the company intellectual. And the Greeks called it.
I'm like this. Oh my god! I've really learned so much.
But it's that underlying non-unhappiness as opposed to hedonia. I'm sure I've said all this before. I've said it 1,000 times to lots of people. Hedonia, which is those spikes of happiness that you get by buying loungewear, for example.
Yeah.
Or checking your stats on Facebook.
Checking your stats on Facebook. That is definitely, if they're up, that's definitely a hedonic spike.
Yeah.
I noticed
today's joke. Too niche today's joke. I've hardly got anything on that. So
what was today's joke? Oh, the Magna Carta.
Magna Carta one. I think it's just gone whoosh. Or it's not funny. Either way, it might be not funny and whoosh. I don't know.
We're not mixing with intellectuals.
But don't you think we all just have different strengths and so I'm not an intellect. I can't retain stuff. I'm like, you know, so for Magna Carta, I'm sitting there going, I know, I sort of like I'll be really honest with you, like I know the word, I sort of know what it is, but I wouldn't get it. But then I've got like, do you know what I mean? I'm always a positive person. I'm always like trying to. So we all just, I might be fit.
Yeah.
Well, I think I did read somewhere that there has been research to show that the higher your IQ, actually the more likely to be unhappy you are, because you overthink everything. You're looking.
I'm so sad.
I was about to say thanks.
See, the ribs is just quite good. Whereas, you know, and I know that's not meant to sound snooty, but again, there's another quote. I love this quote again I'm sorry, it's a man. I don't know why, but from one of my great heroes, Sir Ken Robinson, the educator who died a few weeks ago. And he said the question isn't how intelligent are you? The question should be how are you intelligent? Which is exactly the point you were making, Sharon. We're all intelligent in different ways. You have gifts. You've achieved stuff that I couldn't even begin to even imagine achieving in my life, because you have different gifts than me. So, you know, it's not IQ, it's the different kinds of intelligence and how you use them. I mean, I couldn't rent a wine bar in Faversham and make it into a going concern. It would freak me out.
I haven't done that yet. Let's
You will
wait. But I do think I'm quite good. Look, I'm getting embarrassed by saying I think I'm quite good. Like, because the minute I go, I think
good.
I'm quite
And
good.
you're saying
I
twice
think
as well.
Boasted, but I think I'm quite good at reading like body language and emotions in other people. We had a gig once, and I won't say who it was or anything, but I just went over to him and went, "You're due to go on first, but you're all right." And they went, "Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine." I went, "You're not, are you? There's something." And they went, I said, "You can go on middle." And they went, and afterwards they came over to me and went, "How did you know? I just had some really bad news about my mum." And it was just so nice that you just picked up that.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I just thought, that was quite good of me. But I just like with the kid, I think because I'm looking for kids, like with the kids, I've just grown up looking for signals that something's just not right when they can't tell me that something's not right. So you just learn skill learning. Yeah, skill learning.
Yeah.
So, you just learn
so what you've got is emotional intelligence then.
Yeah.
Which a lot of high IQ people don't necessarily have.
Yeah, that's true.
And again, don't they? Because high IQ people just work, you know, like really boffiny people work on their high IQ, so they don't develop those empathetic skills. And you've clearly got that. And again, research has shown that success in life has probably more, or at least is more to do with your EQ, your emotional intelligence, than it has with your IQ.
Oh.
So, yeah, and then it's what you, and then it's how you do success, isn't it? Because I don't know if you've watched this, but I don't think it was the big blockbuster that it should have been. But I went to see Lion at the theatre at the cinema when it came out, and one of the trailers was for the founder for the McDonald's thing, and I really wanted to watch it because the trailer was really good. Anyway, we found it on Prime the other week. Oh my God, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
What's it called?
The Founder, and it's all about how McDonald's started.
Okay.
And it's Michael Keaton plays the lead role, and it's just it's such a brilliant film, and I think it's been so like underrated. But I just watched it and went, I don't want to be in business. Like it was that shocking. And we watched it the next day as well, again, to watch it. I made Paul watch it, and I just said, if that's what business is like, I don't want to be in it.
And where is this? Is it Netflix or Prime? What did you say?
I think it was on Prime. On Prime. But I mean, as I say, it was advertised at the cinema, but I never ever saw it on at the cinema. Like,
I don't even remember that. That completely passed me by.
Yeah, but it's so good. Like, and it's a true story. And it basically just, you know, well, I won't give it. Well, it's McDonald's, but it's how he gets it and how he learns how to, and how you swindle people out of money is the basis of it. And to be a multi-millionaire, you have to be ruthless. Yeah. But I'm sure there's lots of millionaires out there that are not. But you can see it in lots of different people. You see what I'm saying? Once you watch that, and they are clever. This is the thing; they are really clever. The people that he was very intelligent, and it was his dream. Like, so when he started it, he was like, he was down on his luck, and he, you know, blah 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 blah, and he always knew that he was always a dreamer. But the trouble is, once he got that dream and he got his foot on the ladder, he just turned into a really horrible person. And, you know, I always say to people, please don't tell me like that.
Possibly. You mean when you grow your empire, your comedy empire? Yeah. I know, she won't talk to us, Ribs.
No.
Oh, don't. I would really, I think that would be probably one of my worst things that people would go, oh my God, hasn't she changed? Like,
we'll tell you. We'll keep an eye on you. Don't worry.
Please tell me.
Feet on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your feet on the ground, Sharon. Yeah. When you're a big success.
Well, that's my therapy session over and done with.
Ribs, do you want to share anything?
I don't know. I've left my list on the desk where I was originally, so I haven't got that. I was trying to think what I was going to talk about. No.
Can you pick
although what you were saying about self-confidence? So I started doing this streaming on Twitch, which no one's watching, but anyway, whatever. And as an example of self-confidence, my USP is inept mum does gaming. So there you go. I'm just coming straight out with it. I'm rubbish at this. Watch me. Thinking about it, maybe that's why no one's watching.
The first word in your description is inept.
Inept, yeah. Also, I'm thinking, is that a word everybody knows now I've used it? I think, should I put rubbish? I don't know.
I'm thinking. I think.
What's the best word to describe how completely useless I am at gaming?
I feel like anything I say here could be taken the wrong way. So
It's a trap.
yeah, exactly. If I say talentless, will I get cut off? I don't know.
Talentless. Yeah. I don't know.
It's not the right word. Not the right
I
word.
wouldn't even know how to get on Twitch. So there you go. You're one ahead of me.
Yeah.
So that's your gift to the world. Is you know
it's quite a weird thing to play a game and narrate yourself and and broadcast it to the world. It's a weird thing to be doing. I quite like it.
You rate yourself.
You narrate. No, I do rate. I do go, well, I'm rubbish, but no, I mean, narrate. Because otherwise they're just watching you do something and nothing, with no words. So you're going, oh, what am I doing now? Why is he doing that? Why is he not jumping? Come and jump, you idiot, and all that sort of stuff, So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And it has to be a video game. You couldn't Twitch it. Could you Twitch people playing Scrabble or Trivial Pursuit or something?
There are people doing all sorts on Twitch. There are people doing Dungeons and Dragons and all sorts of stuff. I mean, yeah, there's people just doing chat shows on there and all kinds. I mean, it started off as gaming, but there's lots of different things on there now. So yeah.
Oh.
Maybe
So
we should
get on it. I don't even know how you get on it.
Just make an account. You can watch streams without an account, but you can. Yeah, I could. Then maybe that's what my webinar could be. Twitch for newbies.
Yeah.
That would be really good. Let's get the over 45 women on.
On Twitch, yeah.
Let me my audience.
Let's just flood Twitch with women over 40 and just get these kids off the platform.
Although, in my desperation for an audience, obviously, because not having an audience at all in lockdown, I'm thinking about live streaming me going to Habbo Hotel, because I think that will get me some viewers. Because me, as the famous Ione, I thought that would get me a load of viewers. Obviously, they'll all be 30-year-old men who used to go to Habbo and work there, but whatever. I don't care.
Who cares? It's an audience.
Yeah, audience is audience.
Yeah, exactly.
I would come.
Yeah,
I want to see you in action.
I'm thinking of doing it. So yeah,
that would be so much fun. And then we would learn as well, Sharon and me, we would learn stuff about stuff we know nothing about.
We could come and
it's
visit
quite
the
interesting.
hotel.
Yeah.
We could come and visit the hotel and go, you're not as nice as the last owner. I don't know what happened.
You laugh, Sharon, but people could come to your bar and do the same thing.
In real life. IRL.
Yeah, in real life. Yeah. I don't know.
I was supporting Ribs, saying that she was the best hotel owner.
No, I see. Sorry, I thought you were being sorry. You see, this is how inept I am. I can't even follow a thread. Yes. No, I like the idea of that.
Yeah. It is. Well, I've got. Isn't it?
It is for kids, yeah. I've got a couple of ex-Habos who are harassing me on Twitter all the time saying, will you do an interview on my podcast? And so I mentioned it to one of them. He's like, oh, that'd be brilliant. I'll tell people. So yeah, it might be a thing. I might be doing it. So.
Okay, here's my question then. How do you monetize that?
Well, if you're on Twitch, you can become an affiliate. And at some point that means you get ads, and then ads mean revenue. It's the usual model. So
but you have to have loads of followers to start with.
You have to have 50, and you have to have done a certain number of hours in a month and a certain number of views. But it's not a massive amount. It's like you have to have 3 concurrent users so many times during. It's not a massive amount, but then probably you can get 1p or something. I don't know. But that's my lockdown plan. My target. I'm going to try and get to it.
And you can play, right? So I have to get this in my head around this, right? So how do you play a game and stream it at the same time?
Well, if you're playing on the PC, it's easy because you can just stream your screen. If you're playing a console, it's a bit more difficult. You have to have a bit of a gadget in between the console and the computer.
See,
So I've got a
now.
bit of a gadget. And then you have a webcam.
Now we're back to gadgets and little eggs.
Not that sort of gadget. And then you have a webcam, because people like to see your face when you're doing it. So then there's a little webcam of you in the corner, and then they can hear you talking, obviously. And then they can chat to you, text chat. And I quite like that, actually. I found that people text chatting to me and I'm talking to them wasn't like a phone call, or it's how phone calls should be for me. People type and then I can speak whenever I like, and it doesn't matter if I'm talking over them because they're typing. This works.
You really hate telephones, don't you?
Yeah. So yeah.
I think
you're so good at doing like the videos and everything like that. You'd never know that was like something that you found difficult.
It's Mel's thing. It's confidence from the waist up. From the waist down, I'm terrified. You just can't see.
Well, maybe this is the point at which to advertise my webinar.
I think
you go, girl.
Yeah. So make a date. What hours? I'm speaking close. No, this way is the microphone. Oh, look at that! I'm right in the microphone.
That's perfect.
So 19th of November. At 7 p.m. I'm doing a webinar, which you are all welcome to come to. It's free. I put it on the Facebook page and I put it on Twitter, but we'll advertise it again. And Rib said we'll make it as a Facebook event. Yeah. And it's called Confidence and Style from the Waist Up. As you might guess, I'm not the style bit. That's my good friend Stefania, who is a beautiful young Italian personal stylist. And we're going to talk about confidence on like things like this and on Zoom meetings and stuff. So how to look good, how to come across as confident, how to speak with clarity and all of that. And it's going to be good. And Stefania will talk about accessories a lot. So
no hoop earrings. No hoop earrings. I've only got little ones on today.
Oh, well, maybe that
could be earrings that look like cactuses.
Oh, you got. I've just got little studs. But maybe that could be your question. That could be your question, Sharon, in the webinar. Where do you stand on hoop earring?
Yeah.
Because I'm interested to know what an Italian personal stylist says about hoops.
Oh, they do so right. So QVC do an Italian range of like gold, and I have lots of bits from that because I like Italian stuff, and a lot of them are hoop earrings.
There we go.
I'll warn her. So I'll warn her. And can I just send one more plug, Sharon? I said I'd send you the link as well. On every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, I've started doing online Zumba, and
that sounds
great.
mad.
It's fantastic. It's with this fantastic trainer called Leanne. She's very young and sickeningly fit, but she actually does it at a pace that I can go with. And it's Saturday mornings, 10 till 10:45. Again, I'll share the link. I'll put it up as a post tomorrow. Sharon, I'll share the link with you as well. She charges £3. So
it's nothing. Yeah.
It's nothing. You get 45 minutes of good exercise, nice bit of music. And if you really, really want to hear, on first thing on Saturday morning, you really want to hear somebody telling you to big up the sass. And
big up the sass.
So join us on Saturday morning. Don't let me make a fool of myself by myself, okay?
Okay. I will be there.
Excellent. So that's my plugs. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Also, just quickly, as I said, I want to do some more webinars and other things for What Now. So if anybody's got any thoughts about things they'd like to see, if either I can do it or one of the Ribs or Sharon, or we can find somebody else, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we know people who know stuff as well, so we can always bring experts in, can't we? Yeah,
we can bus in some experts. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I could be the lounge suit, no bra expert. I could do a whole seminar on how to get a lounge suit and where to get them from for different sizes.
Yeah.
Because I think lounge suits are going to come back in again this month. I think
you're probably right. Yes.
Yeah,
and I do think this might not be our last lockdown. So get your lounge suits in like, and then you haven't got to go out and panic buy.
Panic buy lounge suit.
I think it's out there. People are going to be doing it.
Panic buying lounge suits. Love it.
But I tell you, this is the honest truth. Normally, on all the shops, loungewear was clubbed in with nightwear, and now loungewear has its own section. And that's not just with Nets, that's with lots of different shops now. Lounge suits are here.
They've been legitimised.
Yeah.
Oh my word! Oh my word! I don't own one. I need to get on board.
Yeah, I need to get on board.
Once you have one, you will never go back.
I'll never go back to wearing clothes.
No.
Elasticated waist all the way.
I must admit, I don't wear anything that's got a proper waistband. I haven't done that for years. So, all stretchy. Everything I've got is stretchy.
Well, all your trousers and things.
Well, I only wear leggings.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, I stopped wearing jeans when I hurt my tailbone because jeans just are too constricting when I sit down, and I've never gone back to them basically. Because now I tried going back to them, and I thought, oh God, why does anyone wear jeans? They're so uncomfortable. So yeah.
I have the denim jeans, like the denim leggings now.
Oh yeah.
Elasticated weights. I've got sculptured ones now. I paid an extra £15 to have sculptured ones. I don't really know how they can sculpture this, but it's sculptured.
And they're £15 extra.
Yeah, like so. If you can buy the normal leggings, the denim leggings, or you can buy the sculptured ones.
Okay.
And I don't know what's different about them, to be honest. They've got a bit of a higher waist, I think, and that's about it.
I like a high waist.
I do like a high waist.
It's nice.
I've got a big bit between my waist and the bottom of my bum, and even when I was a size 12, I've got
a long back.
My bum ends, and then I've got a little bit before you come up to my hips. So I've always suffered with camel toe, from even when I was skinny and everything. So you would always say that I will wear long things over the top because it just doesn't fit me. I've tried maternity jeans and everything; it just doesn't go.
Okay.
Even in my wedding photographs, I have one.
In your wedding photographs, you've got camel toe. Please say that's not true.
I'll get the picture of it. It's so embarrassing.
Your wedding photographs? What, in a wedding dress?
What are you wearing? Leggings in a wedding photograph?
No, I had a silk 3/4 length trousers with a silk vest top.
Okay.
And the classic one, my aunt who died earlier on the year, she said, her quote was the quote of the wedding. She just said, "That's what I love about Shaz. She just doesn't care, does she?"
That's
back to your backhanded compliments now. With your veins.
My skinny veins, yeah. Skinny veins. Oh well, I'm glad some part of me is. Even if it is just my veins, which are quite skinny, and they do struggle to get the blood. But there you go.
Paul keeps a letter in his briefcase that he had. Oh God, it's got to be about 10 years ago now. He went and saw a back surgeon, and he said, "I saw this well-muscled man in my clinic today." When I'm thinking that, I was well-muscled once in my life.
Yeah. I went to a physio once. I had a RSI in my wrists, and she made me put my arms out on the wall, and she said, "You're at the very limit of limb length." Is that good?
It sounds good. Alliteration. The limit of it's really hard to say. The limit of
I like the sound of it, but also then I thought, oh my God. So I've just been medically called gangly. Thanks. It's official.
There It's official. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Have we got to
Well,
go soon?
I suppose we
got
probably
to
should
go.
wrap up, otherwise we'll be talking all night.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we will carry on. We'll put all the details, all the stuff up, and I'm hoping that Boris Johnson has come out and said we will finish lockdown on the 2nd of December after COVID said we might not. So he's guaranteeing us that we will come down, we will come off after lockdown. So whatever it is, I'm going to try, unless it all goes horribly wrong, I'm going to try and open the wine bar on the 4th of December in some way or everything. So
even if it
that
is
might
just
change.
Yeah.
But I will get heaters. We will get heaters even if we're not allowed inside. We will get heaters and we will have a good time.
It'll be fine. I lived in Helsinki. It was -26 sometimes. We didn't die. It'll be fine.
Yeah. People are foolish. Come on.
I like that saying, we're not made of sugar.
That's true. I don't know. I've eaten quite a lot of chocolate.
That is more about rain, isn't it, than coldness?
Yeah. But we'll be fine. No, that's great. Oh, that's good. And am I right? The next What Now will be on the 1st of December. Is that
That's
correct?
right. It's on the on the 1st of December. We'll be back again with more What Now or What Now or What Now.
You do that so well.
It's quite hard to say it in lots of different ways, isn't it? When you think about it like that. Yeah.
Another thing. If people can comment, or if they want to, we need some cocktail names.
Oh yes.
Oh, right, yes.
So if anyone's got any good cocktail names that are linked with menopausal, I was going to say old women, then I didn't mean that. Menopausal.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Let's make a spread.
Menopausal cocktails. I'm going to look in my special book to see if there's anything we can.
Yes. Yeah, good. Okay, so Sharon, are you able to press the button to end this, or will we just be hanging around?
I can do it. I'm now a technician.
Right. And will you be putting up the end screen that I made earlier?
I will. Look at this. It was coming up any minute now. So we'll also goodbye.
Yes, so goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Oh, look at us.
Oh, look, there it is.
Is that? Oh.